Hey everybody, it's Mike at Pro Steel Products. Today is the install for the swing out tailgate for the H2. So we already got most of this tore apart. Not really tore apart, just some bolts out. But what you're going to need is a 17mm socket for these big bolts right here, and you're only going to take out the top one. Leave the bottom one in there. That way this cage don't spring out in the back 40 somewhere and you're trying to get it lined back up. We're going to do this with one bolt right there, and on the other side you're going to take the top bolt out here. Then you're going to take these D-rings out of the back here and then put that spacer right on top of those washers. Same on the other side. We'll take this D-ring out and put the spacer right on top. You will get new bolts, so you won't reuse those bolts. You're going to get these bolts, stainless steel washer, one for each side. So that being said, let me get the frame, because it's going to come to you in two pieces just like the other ones. Alright, you want to take your frame and set it up in here and kind of line up all the bolts. And the first two you're going to put in is the bottom ones right here. So you get your stainless steel washer and you try and go through all those washers and take your time at it, make sure you get it right, and get them started. One, and get the other one started, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, I ran these all the way down and then I backed them out a full turn, just so this is snug but loose, because you can move it back and forth. If you see that, I don't know, the sun glare might have got you on that one, but see how you slide it back and forth? That's how you're going to get these lined up here. Okay, the roll bar is already lined up. All you got to do is these arms right here will flex, so whenever you're putting it in, just get the bolts started, and I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like after they're started. Okay, as you can see, those top bolts are in on the bracket, and they were a breeze to put in. You just flex this a little bit and put it in there. But now, try and center it. I use this reference point right here and right here, and that is perfectly right center, dead center. Even if it's a little off, you're not going to notice it unless you get a tape measure out. But then you're going to tighten this bolt down, then that bolt, then you can do the roll bar bolts up here. Then your frame is installed, and I'll show you how to put the gate on. Okay, once the frame's on there, I always put the latch on, because let me see if it'll sit there. Yeah, you can leave that latch open a little bit. Just, it'd be better to have somebody holding it for you, but I'm here by myself. The employee took off early, so I'm stuck doing this myself. But we're going to line these up, put the bearings in just like the other one, and then we should be done with this install. How's that for easy? Okay, let me show you how this goes. Okay, when you get the pin, it'll have a clear piece of tape holding these three bearings on. So you're going to set these aside and take one of them, and if you notice, it's got an open end on the bottom. That is the bottom. The flat side on top. That way it'll keep most of the dirt from going down in there. To lube these, WD-40, any kind of spray lube, it'll get it done. But lift that up. Once you get the first one started, it'll pretty much... Okay, see, I went too far because I need to get that next bearing in. So we're going to shove that one in there. Sometimes you really got to maybe tap on it with a piece of wood. I wouldn't tap on it with a hammer for sure. But I need to get something to pry that over a little bit maybe. Yep, there it went. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a piece of wood or something, because that's... Oh, there it went. Okay. Now we got one more bearing to go. The other two should line this one up. Some of them might be tight. Now if it's too tight, you can take some of that powder coating off in the middle there. And as soon as you get it pretty well, yeah, I'm going to bust my hands. Let me get a piece of wood and I'll just tap on that lightly and it'll go all the way in. You should use a plastic hammer or a rubber hammer. I do have one, but I'll be darned if I can find it out here. But good old block of wood will do the same. There you go. A little sawdust on it, but that's totally installed now. There's your tailgate. And if you need to adjust the latch, which this one probably could be tightened up a little bit, and I'll show you how to do that real quick. Alright, hopefully you can see this jam nut back here holds this straight so it doesn't spin on you, and that just gets snugged in there a little bit. So what you're going to do is back that out, and then you're going to run this in. I want you to see that the slot is on the bottom. This is the way I put them together, because sometimes these don't stamp out right, and it'll be, so I put this and this together with the slot on the bottom. So whatever you do, do a full revolution. And I'm thinking probably 2, and you want to crush this rubber a little bit, but not extreme. So let me try that. And maybe one more round here, I think I'll do it. Okay, so that's crushing the top one really good. The bottom one's in good shape. Then you tighten this up and just snug it. That's all you're going to do. Don't strip it out. I had one customer out of how many hundreds of these I got out there, one stripped out. So just put that in there, and there you go. You're good to go. That concludes the install for the H2. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. If you have any problems, give me a call, give me an email, something, and I'll try and help you out. Okay, thanks guys.